So we've been hearing a lot today about AI agents and the different forms that they can take, from AI voice agents to text agents that can serve different functions. You give them a goal and they can go and achieve that goal. Something that we haven't heard talked about all that much yet are the visual representation of these agents through avatars. And so in this video, I want to talk about how I've been going about building the presence and brand of an AI avatar that I've named Adzo. How I view Adzo as a brand ambassador for my company, and why, regardless of the type of business you're building, it would be of value to create an AI avatar that goes along with the agents that you build in your business. So the market of AI avatars is currently $9.8 billion. This is in 2025, and it's projected to be 118.6 billion by 2034. And virtual influencer currently is $8.3 billion in 2025, and that's projected to go up to 45 billion by 2030. And so when you think about the value that these have in your business or in your brand, you could think about it from the standpoint of potential brand deals, sponsored posts. But more than that, when you think about the agents, the voice, chat, sort of the human elements that these AI that we're integrated into our businesses have, when you add the visual aspect to it, it kind of takes on a whole new perspective to what they mean and how they're able to represent what you're building and the values that you embody. Having these AI avatars that over time you're building up as that market grows and as the AI tech becomes more and more high definition and realistic, you're prepared for a time where the quality of those avatars are pretty much cinematic. If you wanted to build one, you can simply go to a ChatGPT, go to a Gemini, text to image, and then you can use a range of AI tools that are out there, from your mid journeys to your ideograms, and play around with different visual concepts. But then once you have that avatar, what I consistently do for making content is I'll go to this platform called Replicate. Replicate is a platform that allows you to run different AI models. And so this is a specific model here that was trained called Consistent Character. I've used it quite a lot for not just these avatars, but even just creating new images off of a reference image in general. I could put this into the description for you to check out. Shout out to whoever created this model. But I have a folder with a bunch of different images for my avatar. So as I mentioned, her name is Adzo, and what I'll do is I will use Adzo as a reference image. Then I can put a prompt in that'll then create other versions, other images of her. So I could say something like, young woman in a gray Nike jumpsuit. I could run that, and then it'll go and create sort of variations of her based off of that reference image. And then what I'll do next is I'll take the images I have, I'll turn it into a video, I'll add in audio to it. I'll talk a little bit about that. And then from there, we'll put it together by syncing the audio with the video. So as you can see here, this is the image that came from it. The first one, at least, there should be 5 images that come about. And for those who are looking to, if you have a YouTube channel and you're trying to create thumbnails, or you're just looking to clone images in general, this is a really, really good model that I've liked a lot. You have to play around with the prompt sometimes to get it to what you want. But you can put pretty much any image here and it'll clone that image for you. Press play right here, it'll start showing other versions. Some of the images might look a little bit lopsided. Let's say we were to go with this one right here. I'll just take a snapshot, pop it into my folder. You would then go over to a couple of different platforms. So one is Hailuo. It's a Chinese video platform, and what it allows you to do is allows you to create videos from text to image, but it will also allow you to turn your images to video. So what I'll do is I'm going to drag and drop the image that I got, and then I'm going to create a prompt to turn the image into a video, I can say something like young woman giving a monologue. And once that's uploaded, I can process that image and it'll create a 6-second clip of this avatar. And then while doing that, so while you're creating that video, what you can do is you can go over to, here's another platform called Minimax. So Minimax is another Chinese company where you're able to do various different transformations, but I've used it quite a lot for audio. So if you go over to text to speech, I've already trained this on a particular voice. So this is like the official voice of the avatar Adzo. And let's say I'm looking to do like a trending topic or something. So if I were to go over to Perplexity, I could say something like, just for an example, the launch of Chat GPT, the launch of GPT-5. I could take something like this and turn it into like a Instagram reel or a TikTok reel. So I converted that information from Perplexity into what I could use for the transcript. I take it over to Minimax and I do the text to audio and I'll generate audio from that. So that's going to be for the audio. And so then this should be done over here and you'll see how realistic the video looks based off of like the image. And so you'll be able to now download that video, also download the audio, and then you're going to go over to a platform called Sync.So. So Sync.So allows you to lip sync any video. And so you'll take that video we just created along with the audio we just created, and then we will now combine the two in order to come up with the final version that we can then use for content. Okay, so it's finished. So if I play it here.
GPT-5 is about to drop any day now. Reuters, The Verge, Tom's Guide, they're all reporting it's imminent. Sam Altman even said GPT-5 makes him feel useless compared to the AI.
And so that's the final version of it. If you wanted to enhance it further, you could take it to a CapCut and you can add some cuts to it so that any periods of time where it feels like the movement might be a little bit off, you could cut those milliseconds off. But that's how you put together content using one of these AI avatars. And then from there, you can download it, you can take it to a CapCut, add captions onto the screen, put it onto Canva to change the dimensions, and then download it to your social media. But that's the process right there. Starting with Hailuo for the video, Minimax for the audio, Sync.So for the lip syncing, and starting with that consistent model on replicate, a consistent character model on replicate. You can do quite a lot of different forms of content with it, and this is a phenomenon that I see only continuing to grow, and the numbers say will only continue to grow over the coming years. So something to definitely consider.